Mom announced she's pregnant for the 7th time, but I'm done raising her kids. So I moved out. But when my mom told me she was pregnant for the 7th time, I swear something inside me just shut off. I'm 18, a girl, not a mom, yet I've spent half my life wiping noses, changing diapers, and dragging my little brothers and sisters through store aisles like a one-woman daycare. It wasn't always chaos. When I was little, my grandparents practically raised me. Their tiny house always smelled like cookies and oil from Grandpa's garage. They made me feel like a kid, like someone worth loving. But then Mom and Dad decided they were ready to be adults. They got a cramped rental, popped out baby after baby, and somehow I became the default babysitter every single time. At first, it was, can you hold your brother while we finish dinner? Then it was, put the twins to bed. We're going out. Before I knew it, my room looked more like a nursery than a teenager's room. Crib, diapers, bottles, while my parents snored down the hall. I kept telling myself it was temporary. That maybe, just maybe, they'd figure it out. But every time Mom got bored or lonely, bam, another baby. Another chain around my ankle. And if I ever complained, family sticks together. Don't be selfish. Be grateful. Grateful for what? Watching my grades tank because I was up all night feeding my baby sister, missing every sleepover, game night, school trip, because someone had to keep the house from burning down, while my parents had date nights. When I turned 18, I thought things might change. They did, just not the way I hoped. We were sitting in the living room, me surrounded by toys, screaming toddlers, and a baby drooling on my shoulder, when Mom dropped her latest bombshell. Guess what? We're having another one. I just stared at her. Then at Dad, grinning like he'd won the lottery. My youngest brother squealed, my sister clapped. Me, I felt my heartbeat in my ears, because I knew exactly what they were thinking. More diapers, more bottles, more nights in my room while they got some sleep for work. Not this time. I stood up, handed the baby to Mom, and walked straight to my room. I packed a duffel bag with my clothes, grabbed my birth certificate and social security card, because TikTok taught me one thing: never leave without your documents. When Mom realized what I was doing, she banged on my door. Where do you think you're going? I didn't answer. My hands were shaking, but my mind had never been clearer. I called my grandparents. Within 30 minutes, they were outside, headlights on. Grandpa looked furious. Grandma just hugged me so tight I thought I'd break. Mom tried to block the door. You can't just leave. We need you here. I looked her dead in the eye. You need me? No, you need a babysitter. Find someone else. I stepped out, my duffel bag over my shoulder, my baby sister crying behind me, but I didn't look back. Mom called the cops on me the next night, said I'd been kidnapped. The officers took one look at me sitting at my grandparents' kitchen table, doing homework with actual sleep under my eyes, and told her to get a grip. She tried again. Same result. Even threatened to sue my grandparents. Grandpa laughed so hard he nearly dropped his coffee mug. Now she's stuck at home with 6 screaming kids and 1 on the way. No built-in babysitter, no free nights out. And me, I'm finally free.